Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Jay Wilson, and I hope you all are doing well. You know, I think people are so funny in this YouTube beef sector can be so juvenile and high school like. So, if you didn't catch me this morning, you had Ken Nola and Brian, and they were both on discussing the situation of what happened. Ken Nola said that Brian solicited him to attack Spill It Boy TV for $175 plus a deposit. Spill It Boy also confirmed this because he said that Ken Nola got in contact with him and he told Ken Nola to make your coin. Ken Nola said, "No, I will not do it because I respect you." Now, this is what Ken Nola has been saying, and Ken Nola said he has receipts to back this up. Now, the only receipt that I've heard was Billet Boy telling us that yes, this is what Ken told me. Okay, I'm just painting this story here. So Brian comes on because I allowed Brian to come on, and Brian said that he started attacking Ken. He said that I know you don't like me, but I'm surprised that you believe this and all that. And I told him no. And me liking you has nothing to do with if you said this or not. But what I did tell Brian is, did you say it, yes or no? Brian said no. Ken Nola said, I got the receipts and I'm going to find them and I'm going to bring them to the forefront. I said, you do that. So Brian tried to say I'm biased in this. Now, in the meantime, you all, Grown Folks TV was trying to get on my platform, and I guess that was Grown Folks TV. So I'm going to start from here. Brian goes on Grown Folks TV channel, and Grown Folks TV is salivating over this opportunity because he knows that Brian is weak and needs an ally. And so he becomes a fake ally for Brian. Of course, he does this because he doesn't like me, which is fine. You didn't save me and you didn't sanctify me, so it don't make any difference to me. And he was also upset because I did not allow him on my platform. And no, you were not going to curse me out. You tried that before, and I handled your narrow ass and sent you right back to the pits of where you came from. And after that, I said, you'll never come on my platform. And notice again, I never try to come on your platform. You're always trying to come on my platform, the gay man who you hate so much. Okay. But this is what gets me, you all. Brian, I said that Ken needs to produce the evidence. You still crying. You're still crying. And this is what Spill It Boy says. And this is why it is really ringing true. No one did anything to you this morning. You came up, you spoke, and when you did speak, instead of saying, no, this is not true, Ken, that conversation did not happen, you are lying and you need to retract this because there's no time that I ever discuss anything with you. You know, I would expect him to do that, right? Well, instead of doing that, Brian goes attacking Ken and talking about Ken being a predator and he was predatory towards his children. And I thought it was very interesting. And I'm like, okay, but Brian, the focus at hand is that you paid a man $175 or attempted to. Could never get anything out of him until we had to bring it home because he's so focused on fighting Ken that he can't even answer the question. So, of course, I had to end it. But somebody informed me that Brian was on Grown Folks television show or his platform. Grown folks, let me say this. You were in a car accident. No one said anything, at least I didn't, except Jesus wept. That's all I could say about that car accident was Jesus wept. You just finished tearing Kwani down. Grown folks, you have called people's jobs, you've called people's homes, you've done a lot of nasty stuff. So you trying to be like you're some saint, please quit it. You don't know my relationship with God. And let me say this to you. I don't have to go to my grandmama. I go straight to the word. See, that's your problem. You're too busy going to folk who pretty much don't know any more than you do. And that's the problem with you. And this is a show, Grown Folks TV. This is not my real life. This is a show. So when I say coin, keep me here, my advertisers pay for me to be here. Now, are you a little scorned that you ruined your car and you only got $30 for your $3,000 ask? Does it make you mad that after you tried to call a job of mine that I collected 3,000? It seems like you're pretty jealous that this same gender loving man over here gets a little bit more attention than you do. I mean, and he has all of his teeth. And he has a beautiful home that he did not have to swindle from an old lady. And he wears better cologne, I might add. No jupe here. I'm just putting that out there. Sir, you sound foolish. You went to a bootleg seminary, not even regionally or programmatically accredited. And you think that I care about what you have to say? No, God is not mocked. That's why you're not allowed on my platform. And again, Brian, you run to a man who's homophobic, who's probably grappling with his own sexuality, and that's where you run to. And then, Brian, not only do you talk to him, but you throw the whole beef sector under the bus. You talked about Phi Babe, you talked about Ken, you talked about everybody. And let me say this. Nobody embraces Ken's mess. I've told Ken many times about his foolishness, even with that Kiki situation. The difference between Ken and Brian is Ken happens to listen every once in a while, and you don't. Brian, let's not forget what you did to Nubiology. Let's not forget all the crap that you've done. But yet, you want to call Ken out. Oh, I haven't done this, and I haven't done this, and I haven't done this, and I haven't done this, but yet you've done some things. So don't sit up there like you haven't done anything. And then your self hatred comes about. You don't like being gay. And you told Grown Folk TV that same gender people can't raise children. Where do you get that from? I find that hard to come from a man whose grandmother pretty much had to raise him. I find that hard to come by. And did you not visit your mom when she called for you? You act like that you have the epitome of a solid family. I know many same gender loving people who have raised children who are married and doing completely well. See, that is your problem. You don't know all gay, bisexual, and people in the community. You don't even identify in the community. So, my thing is, you need to step back and shut up because you really don't know. And that's how limited you are. That is how diminished and augmented your way of thinking is, Brian. Living in a city as big as Houston, and maybe you haven't seen these things, Brian, because you lived in dysfunction. Maybe your daddy wasn't in the picture. Maybe Grown Folk TV's daddy wasn't in the picture. And these are heterosexual people, right? So what I'm trying to get to is, sir, it doesn't matter who you are. Crappy parenting is crappy parenting, no matter your race, sexuality, or ethnicity. Crappy parenting is crappy parenting. And for you to be spouting out all of those things, you are homophobic and you are a homosexual. How rich? How rich is that? And I just sat there and listened to you. And I really felt badly for you because you really hate yourself. But Brian, this is what I'm going to say to you again. If you feel like you need to go get married to a woman and have kids, have at it. Have at it. There are plenty of church women and people in the Houston area who would take you up on your offer. But Brian, the reason why you haven't done it is because you like men. You are gay. You like men. And as much as you want that ideal family that somebody has shoved down your throat, you'll never have it because you are gay and you like men, period. Now, have you prayed it away, Brian? It's still there. You think a woman and her vagina is going to heal you? Then have at it. But what we ask you to do over here in the beef sector is to leave us the hell alone and do what you need to do. If you think grown folks is your friend, and if you think he's an ally of yours, then stay with his ass. Leave the people over here in the beef sector alone. Since you feel so indifferent towards us, get your bags and leave. But you stay. You stay. You stay, don't you? Another thing, no one is a gatekeeper here in the beef sector. You just don't like people coming at you. You are just an emotional wreck. And it seems like the gay men over here reject you for some reason, and that bothers you. So you go to Grown Folk TV and think that, oh, he's going to take care of me. He's going to do this for me. And that joker is using you. That joker got issues of his own, always trying to click on my link. Never try to click on his. That's the kind of person that you're dealing with. So, Brian, if the beef sector is so bad to you, and if you calling the women over here stupid, which I heard you say, then leave these stupid women alone. Wasn't that a stupid woman who sent you a whole care package? Doesn't that stupid woman have a gay child or a gay relative? But yet she spent her stupid money so you could eat with your stupid ass. But yet the beef sector is so bad. Right. Right. And Brian, I think that you dish out a lot of stuff, but you're not willing to take it. And that's the thing with you. And this is why I just sit there and laugh at you. I know you don't like me. Do you want me to like you? Do you want approval from me? I'm just asking because first of all, I never said I didn't like you. Never said I didn't like you. But Brian, the bottom line is I could give a damn about what you think Ken is or what Ken has done. The topic at hand was, did you offer him $175 with a deposit? That was the whole question. I didn't deviate from that. You tried to, but I didn't. So, Brian, please, please miss me with all of that drama. You went over to Grown Folk TV because you need some clicks and views, and he does too. And he couldn't get on my platform. So, you know, we get together since we've been rejected by Florida Red. We get together and talk about them. Oh, okay, fine. Nothing still has changed over here. Nothing at all. Absolutely zero. Grown folks still won't be able to come on my platform. And we will see if Ken has those receipts. And if he doesn't have the receipts, then I will question his credibility. See how that works, Brian? But you're so butthurt And you're so used to abandonment and rejection that I guess you tried to beat it before it beats you. And that's what I see. And I just think it's sad, Brian. So that's how you feel. So Beef Sector, he thinks you all are stupid. OGs, he thinks that we're stupid and trying to run things. That's what he said. I'm not trying to run anything except my platform. And did I not let you on my platform? I'll let you speak. What did you do? All you did was curse and act a whole buffoon. Instead of intelligently answering the question or saying, Ken, you're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely a liar. And let me prove how you're lying. You didn't. All you did was attack Ken, which made you look guilty. But even with that, I'm saying, well, Ken, he said no. Finally, I got you to say, no, I did not do that. And then when I finally got you to say no, then I asked Ken, and now Ken is trying to get those receipts. See how that works? Whether I like you or not. But you going over there to Grown Folk TV, I think it is hilarious. I think both of you all are hilarious. Both of you all from broken homes and trying to tell people how real homes should be when you've never seen one. Never seen one. And I think that's sad. You don't know gay people because you hate them. So if you hate them, how can you really know how they live in a family unit? I do. I know two gay men who raised two young boys to men. Both of those men are married to women. One is a lawyer and one is a doctor. Their mom was a crack addict. Do you think they would have been in better hands with the crack addict mom? Where they could have been raped by a man who sleeps with men but don't identify as gay, or those gay men. I think the gay men did a really good job at that time. See, you don't know all gay people. Since you are not gay, allegedly, Grown Folk TV, and since you're not in the community, then please don't speak on things you don't know anything about. Oh, by the way, isn't your daughter gay? So who passed the gay gene to her, you or your baby mama? Because I heard she was a lesbian. And then you accused Shelly of being a lesbian, Brian? That's interesting. That's rich. Vivian is not a lesbian. Mm, there are a lot of people. But this is the thing. If she was a lesbian, what's the problem with it? What's the problem with it? I am a same gender loving man right now. I pay my bills. I work. I did what I needed to do. What are you doing? You need to come to grips with who you are. And that's the problem. You went to Grown Folk TV and you denigrated the beef sector. You denigrated same gender loving people, whether male or female or transgender. You talked about transgender people like a dog. You talked about the people's family units and what they're not doing, which you really don't know about, all to make yourself look good. And see, Brian, the same thing you're accusing people of doing, you're doing. All you're doing is trying to put people down to make you look good. And that's what grown folk like. And he sat back there and let you talk because he know you ain't shit either. Because he ain't shit. So I'm not upset with you. I just look at you. I think you're quite disturbed, and I think you really need to talk to a therapist because there are a lot of demons that really are bothering you right now. Because somebody and your grandmama, and it gets me with all these grandmama and granddad is like they don't went to seminary. And I'm telling you, some of them grandmamas and granddaddy was whores all up in them backwoods having illegitimate children. Just a whole whore. Thank you, Sarah. Real talk. Just that's whores. Grown folk, who raised you? Did your mama raise you, or did your grandmama raise you? Who raised you? What happened to that strong black family? Yeah. What happened to that strong black family, sir? Who raised you? You talk about your grandmama a lot, but oh, that mama, moms is the word. Yeah, Brian, where your daddy? Where was he during this time? Uh-huh. Was your mama a lesbian? Grown folk? Was your grandmama a lesbian? Because I'm just calling. You look like a real toe up situation. I'm just asking the question because gay people are so bad with children, but I'm looking at their lives and they really have an ideal utopic mindset. Like they've lived this wonderful life and they've pretty much gone through hardship and heartache. See, I had my mom and my dad. Brian, did you have yours? You love your mama so much, but she wanted you to come see her and you didn't even show up. And then when she left here, you act like the lady in Imitation of Life, honey. Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. No, mama, please don't leave me. A whole Imitation of Life right here on the YouTube streets. And all you had to do is go visit your mama. I'm glad I didn't have to do that with mine because I was there. Oh, yes. This gay man was right there for his mama. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now, whatever you got going on with Ken and mother, that's your business. That's your business. And I'm still holding Ken accountable of producing those receipts, regardless of what you said that was so stupid today. Regardless of your ignorance, I'm still waiting for Ken to produce those receipts. See how that works? Now, continue your foolishness. But grown folk TV don't care nothing about you. He was really laughing at you because you gay. And you talking about and it's not this and this and this, and you talking about family, your reunions and stuff, Brian. And I'm like, Brian, you talking to a man who grandmama probably raised him because his mama didn't want to deal with real life and reality. And we supposed to be impressed. Now, again, my relationship with God has nothing to do with you. Work out your own soul salvation. See, since you know scripture, the Bible told me, not my grandmama, not my mama, not my daddy, but the scripture in context, I might add. And I bring out that context because a lot of people prove text and don't have the context. But it says, work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. It didn't say work out Jay Wilson's soul salvation. It said work out your own. So while you're trying to dabble in my stuff, you need to be working out your own. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to take accountability for you and not me. So let me take accountability for me and you take accountability for you. Take out the beam in your eye before you try to take out the mote in someone else's. Oh my God, that's Bible right there. And I know you don't want to hear that kind of teaching, but that's what I'm teaching today. Worry about you. Do what you got to do. Make sure your water bill is paid. Make sure them taxes paid and do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, I don't know your relationship with God. It ain't none of my business. That's you and your relationship with God. And I'm gonna leave it right there. That's your problem. You got that legalistic spirit. And it's really funny for somebody who rarely goes to church and half believe in God, halfway believe in God. Now you want to be super spiritual. Oh my God, you people. Grand risings, you're believing in pyramids and ancient mysteries, and then all of a sudden you want to be a Pentecostal preacher laying hands on somebody, yet have a whole unk around your neck. Child, sat down somewhere. That's why I don't even deal with y'all like that on that level. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. You ignorant grown folk. Do you have that high school diploma? Do you have that GED that you can show? Because again, the people say you don't even have your high school diploma, much less a GED, but you want to be a poor righteous teacher without a high school diploma, as the old people say. Now, I heard you from the Dillon, Florence, South Carolina area. Don't have me to go on over there to the Magnolia Mall and call my friend. My God. Okay, now. Because they said you don't have your GED. They said you don't have your high school diploma. And you don't say too much about that diploma and that GED. But yet you want to be a righteous teacher. Yes. Yes. And what is this? You losing a job at the Salvation Army, the United Way? What was that about again? Huh? Again, but you want to be self-righteous. You calling people jobs. And you think that's righteous. You think that's what Jesus would do? You think that's what Jesus would do, grown folk? Because you know him so well. Do you think that's what Jesus would do, grown folk? Huh? Talking about your moderators like a dog, talking about their health status, but you a child of the king, right? Okay. I'm just bringing this to the point because these people are trying to point at everybody else with five fingers pointing back at them. That's what I don't get. That's why I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, y'all, I just think it's fun. Let me see what y'all saying. And I want to thank that Zara for that 999 piece sticker. Thank you so much. Let me see what's going on here. Let me read your comments. I think it's pathetic running that man of all people. Yeah. Brian doesn't like you. He is an opportunist like Ness. Baby, I'm not looking for his approval. That's the whole thing. It doesn't matter if you don't like me or not. I'm here to do my show. And if you just keep watching, the show is doing what it needs to do. Moving right along. Brian ain't going nowhere. He loves the sector. Yeah, but the thing is, don't sit up here and bite the hand that fed you. See, you don't hear me talking about people in the beef sector in a general, talking about the women in the beef sector support this. I mean, you talking about all women in the beef sector. And I don't think all women in the beef sector are like that. Are you all women in the beef sector? It won't make him happy living a lie. No, it's not going to make him happy, but that's what he thinks. I'm reading y'all comments. He don't need to be messing up no woman's life, but that's what he's trying to do because that's what the church folk done told him to do. My cousin went and married a woman and had a lot of kids, then eventually went back to his gay lifestyle and then left them behind. Using his big dumb behind, yes, exactly. Plenty of DL men creeping behind their wives' back. There are some intellectual challenges there. I think so. That's the thing I know. Say what you like about the beef sector. When someone is truly in need, the people really help. So that's what I'm saying. So I guess Lady Nika's stupid because she helped you. But I guess Lady Nika's stupid because she's a heavy hit in the beef sector. So I guess she's stupid too. I'm just saying. Yeah, he's still trying to hit my link, and I won't let him, and it makes him upset. I'm reading y'all comments. I know he's an opportunist. I'm reading y'all comments. Hold on. I hate a friend like Brian who was in a fundamental family trying to pray the gay away. It really damaged him. Yeah, it's damaged Brian. It's damaged Brian. You know, you like penis. Okay. You like sex with men, Brian. So you're gonna get a woman and she gonna change that. Okay, go right ahead. Go do it. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to go do it. If you think that that's gonna be a cure for you, then go do it. If you think that's gonna make you happy, go do it. See, I'm not telling you not to do it. But you're trying to make people who made the decision, this is what my decision is, you're trying to make them some kind of freak or less than because you feel some kind of way. And that's what you're really trying to do. And then you jump over there to grown folk TV because you know that he's going to co-sign on that mess. But what it really is doing is making you look stupid. because it shows you that you don't even like yourself, or at least that aspect of yourself. And that's the sad part about it. All over me saying, no, Briine, you can beat up Ken, but that's not what we're doing here. Did you say or solicit that man $175 and a deposit? That was a simple yes or no question. And you went and cussed Ken out and you did all of this and still didn't answer the question until I pressed it. And then you said no. And then I said, Ken did? He said no. And Ken said, I am going to produce the evidence. And I'm waiting for it. And it's just that simple. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm reading y'all comments. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. A whole mess. Everyone knows Briine is gay. He just struggles with that society saying it's right and wrong. Most of us have compassion. I have compassion for him, Chocolate Bell. But baby, you need to have compassion for yourself. And you can't be trying to throw other people under the bus to make yourself look good or to make yourself look. Let me tell you something. He is just like them gay preachers who will preach against homosexuality to get the support of the people, and they talking behind his back as well. But that's what he does. And then when he finally get caught, everybody knew it. But yet he's doing this, hurting other people, knowing that he is good and well in the lifestyle. That's what I'm getting from that. I'm reading y'all comments. I'm reading your comments. I'm getting to these comments here. And let me say this. Let me say this. I don't defend Ken in that mess. But it don't have anything to do with Ken in that mess. This is, did you pay Ken or attempt to pay Ken $175 and a deposit to attack Spillet Boy? That was the question. Not if Ken has done this or people don't like Ken. I don't care nothing about that at this particular point. I never defended it. I never supported Ken in all of this. The question is, Briine, did you offer the man $175 and a deposit if he would come after James? That was the question. And all of this other stuff of what Kim made. I mean, Briine done did some nasty stuff. I ain't bring it up because it's not the focus of what we're talking about today. I want us to stay focusing on tasks today. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't have nothing to do with what type of person Ken was and how he talked about people cheering and under women clothes. Briine done talked under women clothes. He done did stuff to Nubiology. He thought that was funny. I didn't think that was funny. So they all have fallen short. But what does that have to do with, did you offer that man $175 and a deposit? That was the question. Not, is Ken a bad person? Not, is Briine a bad person? That was not the question. Let's stay on task. What's up, MB? Of course. Of course, that's it. I think the most important thing you can do for yourself is be exactly. That's why that man don't get to me. I'm sitting up here looking at him, can't even get tea. Okay, can't even get a car. Don't even have insurance to get cars. And do you think I'm bothered by that? That man has some envy. That man got some things in his life that he needs to fix. A man that age and don't have no insurance, you don't have no Geico, no Allstate, no Liberty Mutual, no Progressive, no State Farm. Can't talk to Jake. What's wrong? You can't even get the general. Shaq could hook you up. Baby, I just can't deal with all of that. He planning on letting the women know he's, I don't know, but I'm telling you, he really came for the women in the beef sector and the OGs. And the thing is, you can't tell Briine anything because again, he takes it as somebody trying to control him. And that's sad. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna drop it, Ken. I see you. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it, Ken. I was just going through these comments. Now, like I said, I don't support Ken and messy stuff. I never have. I mean, I told Ken with that Kiki thing. I'm like, Ken, that ain't the right way. Now, me and Ken didn't see eye to eye on that, but I have my thoughts. It's just that simple. I'm reading the comments, y'all. I dropped my link, Ken. I dropped it. I'm reading these comments. Who is Gummy Mouth? Had to get money for an Uber ride. My God. Thank you, Precious. Ken, I see you. What's up, boss lady? Girl, boss lady, I don't know what you're talking about. Jay Wilson, stop line, show your credentials. My credentials have been shown, honey. It was shown at the beginning, honey, transcripts and all. Girl, sat down somewhere. Oh, boss lady, another liar, girl. I don't have to lie. Come on, Ken. What's up? Ken,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people
brother Jay.
so Ken, these people so mad. I don't know who this boss lady is, but baby, my transcripts are here. Okay, my degrees, all five of them are here. So at the end of the day, I got my credentials, and
Look
again,
how they
it's
write.
all good. I know.
I know who it
So
is. Look how they
okay.
write. Only one person write like that. Uh, check your email for me right quick. Now
So,
I have a receipt that you can read out, and also the year. It was from 1 year ago, and I'm also mad at the fact that he said that he was going to pay me to drag him. Yeah, so I was very, very angry in that video because he said he was going to use his mama money to pay me to drag somebody. Yeah, yeah. It's two people that can relay that message. That's Uncle James and that's me. And we decided not to tell y'all because it was going to end his career on here. And we already know that he had problems with mental health. So we wanted to keep that a secret. But now it's
Ken,
time for the secret to come out since you want to go over there.
okay. So let me go to my email now. I'm gonna check my email and see what's going on, baby. I don't care about no boss lady. I don't care about the boss lady. I'm doing my show. I don't care whatever she say, baby. Whatever it is, boo. So let me go and check my email now, Ken. So you said you sent it by email. So I'm gonna go onto my computer. Let me get into my laptop, and I'm gonna read this because I
Okay.
don't want to be interrupted. And if you don't like
Now
it, pray about it. Pray
read it
about it if you
exactly
don't like it.
how read it exactly how it said on that screen because only three people knew about that conversation. It was me, it was Brian, and it was Uncle James. And Uncle James is a major receipt for me, as you about to see right now. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm getting ready to go up to this now. Give me a quick minute. I mean, because that's all
Okay.
I asked him to do. I said, "Hey, get the receipt." I mean, and so we gonna see what this is here. I mean, if you got the receipt, you got the receipt. Hold on,
And for
Ken.
everybody else, I posted on my community wall when Brother Jay read it out.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm printing it up now.
Oh, this is
So
a bombshell, you guys.
is this Ken Nola garbage bag surgery, Brian? I'm not your friend.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So what am I looking for, Ken?
Now on the receipt, it should say Uncle James. Uncle James should be posted on the receipt, telling me about the when he was trying to get me to pay him to drag. When he was trying to pay me to drag him.
Okay, Ken. I'm looking for it.
Hold on, let me post it on my community wall.
Post it on your community wall, Ken, because I'm not seeing it here. But post
All
it on
right,
your
I'm about to
community
circle
wall.
it and I'm gonna post it. Okay,
Okay, go ahead
hold
and
on,
do
I'll
that,
be
and I
right
will
back.
go to your community wall. So y'all look, I don't care if folk get mad or not. It is what it is. All I did is told Ken to post a receipt. Now, if you don't like Ken, you have every right not to like Ken. Period. And you don't have to. That's what I got to say about that. But see, this is not about Ken and what he does. It's about what he said. He said that Brian offered him $175 and a deposit to drag Spill It Boy. Spill It Boy has been saying that this is what Brian does. So if Ken has this, then I want to read it. Now, if it's not a big whoop, I'm going to say, it ain't enough, period. I'm reading y'all comments too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think it's funny. No, Ebony, I haven't seen it. Again, I have to lay my eyes on it. And once I lay my eyes on it, then I will make that determination. See, that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. I will make that determination. Now, you can make your own determination, but I will make that determination. That's all. I'm going to his page right now, and I'm going to his community wall, and I am going to read the community wall when he put it up, and he will let me know. And that's all I'm saying. It's on Ken to present the evidence, and that's all. Exactly, child by. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then he's going on, and like I said, y'all, I don't know if y'all caught it, but baby, he talked about y'all women in the beef sector like y'all ignorant, don't know nothing, and people leading y'all astray. And I mean, I'm like, okay, oh, let me see. Ken done posted it. He said, look at this, the year, Brian. This is the same day you asked me to drag him, and you was going to pay me. How did we get here? He swore he was going to pay you to drag me. Now he mad at you. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This was a year ago. Ken, I see what you're saying. I understand. I think it's going to be my word against your word type thing. I think you have put a receipt up. This was last year. It was 1 year ago, which I do see. And I do see that Trezor said, how did we get here? He swore he was going to pay you to drag me. Now he mad at you. Okay. So what Ken is doing is saying that this was a year ago and it was already known, and he had let James know this. They had let us know about it. So what it is my word against your word, but Ken has more people behind him saying that, okay, yeah, this is what he did say. I would love to see the conversation or something in the back chat, but I don't think it's possible. But I'll let you all decide. Ken posted it up. Y'all go look at it. It's on Ken's community page right now. And tell me what y'all think about it. It's on his community page. Do you all think that it's valid? I'm just asking. So again, yeah, Brian ain't known for that either. So I'll just leave it right at that. I'm indifferent to both of them. I'll let Ken explain this. So Ken, we saw it, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get that you spoke to James a
Nah,
year
nah,
ago.
now
I'll
wait.
get you.
Now I'm trying to look for that back chat conversation in my iCloud since I know when it was. I should be able to find it in that
Well,
iCloud.
you gonna need to find it in the iCloud. And let me say this: I'm not saying that Ken Nola is telling the truth and Brian is lying, or I'm saying that you make your own damn decision. You make your own damn decision. But what I am saying is, I asked one simple question. And from that one simple question, it came up to this. And I said, Brian, did you solicit Ken at some point in time with $175 with the deposit to do this? And he said
Wait,
no. Ken
wait,
Nola
wait, wait.
said,
How I'm lying to Uncle James, and Uncle James was in the chat. He went crazy soon as he seen him in the chat. That's how all of this started. Y'all are weird.
well, no, let me say this. Let me say this, Ken. We're to the point now. We're in the point now that people actually have to see something because of people. And I understand what you're saying because you are dogmatic that this happened. But Brian is like, no, it did not happen. But what I'm trying to tell the people is that at the end of the day, I'm still unbiased. I'm still unbiased because
But
if
but
I
but
would say,
wait,
I
brother
would have
J.
said that it was true.
But this is what he said. This is what he tried to cover. He lied and said that he wanted to do an interview with me about Leak U. Why would I do an interview with him about Leak U if he's friends with Leak U? That don't make no sense. You wanted to pay me to drag him. You wanted me to come up there so we could talk in the back chat about a price. That's why he kept speaking a price. Whatever the price is, I'm going to pay it. Why would you pay
Well,
me
let me say
something
this.
to
Let
do
me
an
say this.
interview
Let
on
me say
somebody I
this
don't
to
like?
Rob, and let me say this to these people. Honey, it's a free country. It's a free country. You either believe it or you don't. That's the whole matter. Now, Ken is saying that it happened. Brian didn't. You decide. I am not trying to decide for you. Now, I know that James corroborated what Ken said. However, I would rather have something in writing or something. I wish you could find that cloud, whatever, because I would have it. Because other than that, it's going to be his word against your word.
Ooh,
But all I'm going to say
well,
to y'all is,
oh, they
baby,
mad.
do you think I care? Hell no, I don't. Hell no, I don't.
They
But
mad
what I
because he was
am
trying to
gonna
take his
say,
mama
but what
dead
I
money.
am gonna say is, you went to Grown Folk TV and you sat here and denigrated and maligned the whole beef sector. He said the beef sector women are
Oh,
stupid over here, and then talked about the gay
oh
folk like they
wow.
was dirt, and y'all accept that. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't agree with what Ken does sometimes, and Ken knows that. Me and Ken had a kind of come to Jesus with that Kiki situation, and he didn't agree with
Right.
what I said. But the hell with y'all. The hell with y'all. Because at
Yeah,
the
you
end of
did
the
told me
day,
up on
I
that.
don't agree with a lot. But my thing is this: I'm not gonna sit here and give Brian a pass, and he just sat there with grown folk TV and just denigrated the whole beef sector and denigrated the whole LGBTQ population, talking about they bad parents and all of this foolishness.
What?
I mean, you sitting there with a man who just called CPS on uppity and called people jobs. Don't y'all think that's bad? What did Brian not do something to Nubiology? Wasn't that ugly and awful? And we shouldn't have had to tell him
Mm-mm.
times to take that thing down. He should have known to take it down. And then all of a sudden, now Ken is some bad. Oh, all of them bad if you want to get to that point. But damn it, that's not the case right now. The case is, did you ask the man to drag James for $175? And that made
Boy,
you
they mad
upset.
about that dead lady money. Man,
I
y'all
mean,
should be mad at the nigga
these
that's trying to
people
use
got
his
the
Bible.
nerve and the unmitigated gall to say, you make your own decision, Roz. You make your
Oh
own
my
decision,
god.
boo boo. Brian came up here
Who is
just
that?
like Brian can come up here now. He came up here just like Ken came up here. I don't give a damn who you like and don't like and who you favor. Nothing. I don't give a shit about that.
Ross.
That ain't none of
Ross look
kiss
like a
my ass. That
transgender
don't have nothing
anyway.
to do with me. Hold on, I feel a cuss beer coming on Sunday. So you kiss my
Oh, I
ass
like that. I'm
twice.
gonna jump
At
down
the
for
end of
that.
the day, I don't give a damn if you mad or not. Now I report it how I report it. And if you don't like it, damn it, click off. Y'all act like Brian doing it. All of them, all of them got a man calling people jobs, taking pictures of nude women and threatening to put it up if they say something bad about him. And then you got another man doing this, and then all of a sudden people want to play like they a bishop or something. Y'all better sit down somewhere and start playing with people. I'm too old to be playing with y'all like that. Y'all better get up and wake up and smell the coffee. I didn't tell y'all that Ken was okay and Ken was this and this and this. That's what y'all saying. You ain't never heard me say that I support Ken do this and this and this and this. But yet I gave Briine lumpy ass the time of day, and he came up here and said what he had to say. The only person that I didn't let say anything is Grown Folk TV because I don't allow that mess on my platform. And the only reason he had Briine on there because he needed some content and he don't like me and I don't like him and it's okay with me. Because at the end of the day, I don't have to rob no old lady to stay in a house. How about that? Y'all better go on somewhere with somebody. You better go talk to your mama like that because I'm not the one and I'm not the two either. Nah. I told Ken, I said, you need to leave that lady alone because you's a married man. Did I not say that? Did not Ken tell me all? Did not Ken have words for me? Did he not? Hello, somebody. Did he not? Okay. When that Ken lookalike was tooted up, Chay almost did look like Ken. I'm like, oh my goodness, honey. When it was tooted up, did I not say anything? And Ken came. I said, well, it did look like you. Okay. And now all of a sudden, oh, we so, oh, and you, child, y'all better go on somewhere. But yet y'all let Briine sit up there and say y'all stupid because y'all they support these gay men and they stupid. That's what he said. That's what he said on Grown Folk TV. And then talked about the community that he so preciously loved in the bedroom, but despised in the church. Oh yeah, yeah, that's there. Yeah. Call that out. Call that out. If you want to call something out, call that out. Now, if Ken don't find that message, then what do you all think? See, it's not what I think. It's what you all think. I just present it. Whatever you do with it is your business. Honey, if you want to run a marathon with it, that's your business. It's your business. It's your business. So that's what I'm really trying to get to you all. It's your business. I come here, I run my show, and when I don't run my show, it's over. That's all. Anything else? Now I said what I said. I said what I said. Now, if y'all don't think that ain't a receipt on Ken's wall, then you tell Ken that ain't no receipt. Ken, they said that ain't no receipt. You see how that works? It ain't no receipt. We know that. He just did it today. He just did that today, boo. He just did that today. Did he not just do that today? Look, Spillet Boy said it. Now, I'm telling you, he just did it today. He just did it today. He just did it today. And that's all I'm going to say. He just did it today. Child, let me say this. Y'all ain't going to worry me none. I'm going to sit right up here. I'm going to get my little circle water. And I'm going to look at the news at 5 o'clock. And I'm going to be chilling. You hear me? But I did hear Briine and ZX, particularly Briine more than anything else, denigrate same gender loving people raising children, whether single or together. Briine, you don't know all gender loving, same gender loving people. So how could you even put that out of your mouth? That goes to show how ignorant you are. You made a whole generalization of a whole group of people. You haven't met everyone gay. So you can't even make a statement like that. You can't even make a statement like that. And ZX sat there and laughed, and you felt validated because he laughed and you felt like you were something. And then you did it to your own self. You hate your own stuff. That's how it sounds like. That's how it came off. And then you call the beef sector women stupid. Are y'all stupid, beef sector women? I think y'all pretty smart, but the man called you stupid. That's what he called you. And then called the OGs over here. We trying to control people, but yet you take a care package from an OG. I think he has a crush on ZX. He may, but that's what he did. So I want y'all to get just as upset about that because, again, he said, you women in the beef sector are stupid. Stupid. Gay people don't raise children right because they can't teach a woman how to be a woman and a man how to be a man. Well, didn't you live in a single parent home, Brian? Is that why you're gay? I'm just asking. Grown folk, don't you have a lesbian daughter? Uh, didn't you come from where your mama, grown folk? Where your mama? Because I heard your grandmama raised you. Sound pretty heterosexual to me. Sound like y'all doing a good job too over there. My goodness gracious. See, it doesn't have nothing to do with your sexuality. Everything about how you raise your children. It don't have nothing to do with your ethnicity or anything else. Y'all trying to make something that means nothing and trying to make something big out of it. But yet y'all don't have nothing to say about that. Y'all don't have nothing to say about that. And see, I'm beyond the $175 now, but I am what was said on ZX's channel. And hell no, you weren't coming up on my channel. You would never cuss me out. Don't forget, I laid you to rest when you came on my platform the last time and took you out and vowed that you would never come back. You're sore and you're mad because you can't come back. And you get mad when this gay man handle you like a bitch. And that's why you get mad. Now you take that to your preacher and tell him to pray about it. In Jesus' name at that. Okay? Now you tell him that. Yeah, because the gay men handle your behind over here. And your weak ass, the only thing you can do is sit up there and dox people because that's the only thing you got. You don't even have enough money to get a car. Had a whole damn GoFundMe. If you had insurance, it would have taken care of it. But you don't even have no insurance. And then talking about karma and God had a hedge of protection over you. Well, he would have had a hedge of protection over that damn car and a hedge of protection over your insurance so you can get a new car. I guess that hedge was limited. My God, today. Well, binocular, that's what I'm trying to say. Their premise and it's wrong. It's wrong. And the conclusion is off. Somebody said what's sad was ZX literally egging Brian on to trash gay people like a pimp. Child, that's the whole thing right there. And he's sitting up there thinking he's getting validated. That man don't give a damn about you. Hell, he didn't even give a damn about the women that he had sex with, taking pictures of them. And when that woman vowed to talk about him, he said he would put her picture out. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Threatened a woman to put her nude pictures out. And women didn't even know he was taping them. A whole pervert. Then you want to call Ken a pervert, but you the one sitting up there taping women and they don't even know about it. And then threatening to put it out there. But you ain't no pervert? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we see how that works. Child, ain't no hedges when you don't have at least a liability. My goodness, Jesus. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And James is right again. He did it again. He did it again. He didn't even care about his own moderator putting her health status out there. Didn't even care about her. Well, like I said, y'all, honey, it's equal opportunity disgusting up in here. But y'all sit there and look at it. Y'all sit there and Google over it. That's why I don't get it. And I don't say not a damn word. But we sit here and talk politics. Y'all don't show up for that. We sit here and talk about health and things to keep you, but y'all don't like that. Y'all want salaciousness. And then try to act deep when people give it to you. See, this is what I'm saying. And the only reason these people survive is because you all give them a platform to survive. If you really didn't like it, you would shut it down. But again, Brian did say y'all was stupid, women. He said the women in the beef sector. Honey, I'm telling you, I'm like, wow. And then he was talking about the gays, your own community. Oh, but no, you a man sleeping with a man. You ain't gay. You just sleep with men. Okay. I get the link. Honey, the link been dropped. That's how Ken Nola came on. Child, these people got life. You hear me? You went right on over there to ZX channel and talked about gay folk, and he sat there and co-signed that mess, and you felt some kind of way because he made you feel good. He made you feel wanted. Hmm. He made you feel like a man. You already a man, whether you sleeping with one or not. That don't make you less than one. Brian. But of course, that's how you think. And if that's what your religion dictates to you, then you live it true. All I say is go find a woman, Brian, and marry her. And if that for JJ gonna save you, then let me know. Cause I done had some, and I'm still where I am. So, honey, go ahead and let me know. That must be some mighty strong. That honey, that for JJ must got teeth. If it's doing all of that, I'm just saying. I just think it's sad, y'all. To be honest, I really think it's sad. And he went right on over there and let that man say anything and everything. And the man sat there and co-signed it. And then you get mad at mother when mother tell it. Hold on for a minute. Let me bring up Joyce. Let me authenticate this. It is her. What's up, Joyce?
Hey, brother Jay.
Joyce,
Oh,
girl, let me tell you something, Joyce. You's a lesbian, honey, and your children are in danger according to Brian. Okay? Because you can't raise your children, Joyce, because they in danger according to Brian.
I beg to differ, but I want to say something about that. I don't know what it is about that man. I feel like he's just despicable, and I use man, the term man loosely. ZX glitter boots. I don't know what he. Why does he want in the beef sector so bad? I just don't get it.
I don't
But
know either.
he
But I
want.
won't give him the time of day.
And I'm glad you don't. And why does he keep knocking on your back door trying to get in and come on your platform? We don't want you over here. He
Yeah. And like I said,
disrespects
my thing is this.
everyone.
Don't sit here and denigrate the beef sector, but yet you're always over here. And that's my thing. I don't care where you go. Then he had the nerve to say that Phi Babe tried to get him out, and nobody ain't trying to get you out. You just can't hang. You
We
just
just
can't
don't
hang.
want you. We don't want you over here, ZX. And it's because of the way you talk, the way you address
Hey, Miss
women. You,
Joyce,
hey Ken, what's up, handsome?
I just wanted to say this before I get up off here. Brother Jay, ignore my thumbnail picture, okay? That's the thumbnail that ZX made, a so-called straight man. See, he wanted to see who was sexier, you or him. If y'all don't, I wonder if y'all remember that picture that I put it as my thumbnail.
Oh yeah, and the people said
Y'all
that you
remember
would
that?
shade me. You remember the people said you would shade me, and I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that ain't have nothing to do with you. It's about ZX making
Mhm.
the picture to try to ask people who look better, me, Jay Wilson. But Jay Wilson is a gay man. You're straight. Why would you want to compare yourself with a
Well,
gay man who you
first of
claim
all,
is
it ain't no
beneath you?
comparison because I got all my teeth. Okay, that's the big thing. I got all my teeth. Okay, and I don't need no dentures or nothing to hold me up. See, my thing is if they say go natural, I still have teeth. Okay, my mouth ain't gonna be sunken in, looking like a whole cactus hole. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, and Brian, I'm not going to hold back on you, Brian. Brian, I'm about to say some disgusting, nasty, sick stuff about your mama and your
Oh
whole
Lord.
family. Since you
Go
telling
right
people
over.
that not
Now
on
look
here,
here.
not on here.
Okay, because I don't support that. But now what you do on your channel, I can't control. And like I couldn't control him, and I'm not trying to control him going on over there to that ZX channel. But I thought it was just sad because he let that man sit there and make him look like a fool, knowing that he's a whole gay man himself. And I just thought it was sad. That's what I just thought it was sad.
Now I didn't I don't agree with that, Brian. I love you, big black teddy bear, but I don't know why you would take our beef sector business, go over there to him. You know he don't care nothing about you, Brian. At least you got support over
But
here.
Brian don't care about Brian. Brian don't care. Brian been hating himself since last year. Ever since his brother died, he said he didn't love himself because his brother left him. Yeah, see, I remember the whole story that he told, the whole sad story. I almost caught, I was in tears when he was telling the story. But now I'm about to wipe them tears away and drag your whole family, nigga. Thank you for letting me up, brother Jay. Bye, Miss
Okay.
Joyce. Love you.
All right,
Okay.
Ken.
So now, if you don't like Ken, you don't like Ken. And my thing is this. Again, I don't control nobody. I can only
Mm-mm.
control me. And like I said, Ken didn't do that on my channel. And I'm going to control him. But I will say this. I will say Brian came on this channel and called him the P word. Again,
Yeah, and that now
on
that
my channel. Disrespected the whole channel. And it was even.
I heard it, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Now, why would you say that? But you know what? We can't get in other
And what
people's
was the
fights.
question, Joyce? The question was simple. Did you pay or attempt to pay Ken $175 to drag Spill It Boy? That
Right.
was the question. All of this
Did the
other foolery ain't had nothing to do with what he was talking about. But then when somebody come back and pop him in the jaw, then it's an emotional thing. But you went right on over there to ZX, and I don't have a problem with that. But I think it's real funny. And what Spill It Boy said, you went right ahead and did. And I mean, it is what it is. I don't control nobody but my platform.
No, me neither. But I mean, we beef sector stick with beef sector. We don't go over to other people's sectors and let them run roughshod all over us like that. We don't do that.
Baby, he went on over there because, like I said, CX got mad because he's really mad now because he can't come on the platform.
Why he
And
always wanting to come on your
I don't
platform?
know. I don't know. It's like a crush or something. I'm like, are you
Okay
man
now.
crushing? Because I don't
What
like
is
you like
going
that. And my thing is,
on?
if you don't like gay people, then why you always over here? That's odd. You know what I'm saying? It's just odd. It's weird to me. And my thing is,
He over there lusting behind Bruh
find a
J.
group. Find a old man support group. I don't know. Do something else. I'm just tired of you trying to come on my platform. And
We
it's true
know
because
Bruh J fine. Hey, don't get mad. We know he fine,
he mentioned it. He mentioned it, and I thought it was I thought it was a troll, but he mentioned it. I'm like, my God. I'm like, am I gonna get somebody? Oh my God, I got somebody. ZX. I'm not really interested. Okay, and I'm not fond of Jupe. Okay, I'm not fond of them old colognes. Okay, I'm not interested.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
Keisha Bishop. And yes, Ken is nasty. Ken is gutter butt trollop nasty. But you see, when he tell people to leave him alone, and him and Brian been going at it for a couple of years now, if I'm not mistaken. They were
Yeah,
supposed to meet
but it
up
was
and
just one
things.
simple question. One simple question. And again, he talking about something. I know you don't like me. I didn't say I ain't like you. I ain't never said I liked you or not. Never said it. Never said it.
Child by said ZX shouldn't have never been featured in the sector to begin with. I agree. I don't like him.
Child,
I don't
it is
like him.
what
I
it
don't
is.
like how he disrespects women. I don't like how he disrespects the community. I just don't like him. I don't hear nothing good come out of if he starts out talking about
Then
something
talking about the
good.
Lord and the hedge of protection, but yet they have no hedge of insurance. I don't get that. I should, Lord, if the Lord gonna protect you, He should provide for you too. So you
Wh-
mean the Lord gonna protect you, but you don't have no insurance with no new car? Well, maybe God is saying you don't need no car.
mhm.
Maybe He said you need a defensive driving lesson before you get in another car. I
He
don't
needs
know.
something. And the sad thing is, Joyce, it's more women supporting him than anything.
Yeah, that's the sad
Yeah,
thing about it.
that is kind of sad.
But
It's
Brian
like,
called y'all stupid. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, no, you didn't call the B-sector women stupid. Went right on in there and said it. I sat there and listened to it. I'm like, oh, okay.
now,
Just throw
Brian.
the whole sector, just throw the whole sector under the bus for this man. And I mean the more,
Yeah.
ooh, and he was egging them on. Preach it, Brian. Preach it, Brian. Ooh, Brian felt like he was in the
Now,
pulpit, didn't
Brian,
he?
you done had more support, and he don't. Not that he ever has to mention the support that I've given him, but Brian, you know, us black women over here in the B sector have been supporting you. So I don't know why you would sell us out for
Y'all stupid according to him.
that piece of trash over there.
Y'all stupid according to him.
That piece of trash. Now, Bro J, I gotta interrupt your broadcast. Uh,
Hmm.
Tuesday is Ashland's infusion, so I will be asking for you for your prayer.
I sure will, and that's my girl. So hopefully she does well, so she can come
Yes.
on down to San Antonio and we can spend some time together. So yes, Lord. But anyway, y'all, because y'all like the gays, and he gay. I mean, Brian is gay,
You
but I
know,
guess he don't.
okay, Bro J, let me ask you because I mean, I still fight with my sexuality too. I mean, I just had a dream that God was gonna send me a husband. He
Girl,
showed
okay,
he showed me the man in my dream.
how he look?
He's an older gentleman, retired cop or either policeman. He's a little bit lighter than me, gray hair, and God was like, "This your husband."
Okay, then. Well, if that's what it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be, and that's your destiny, and that's what's supposed to happen for you. But that don't mean it happens for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
my thing is that's your personal conviction, and if that's your personal conviction, Joyce, then that's your personal conviction. But that don't mean it's everybody's.
Now that's true. I can't. You can't push everything on everybody else. I'm just telling y'all what the dream I had. So
Joyce
I
had a
mean,
dream, honey. But Joyce,
yeah,
and that's the whole thing. I mean, you didn't have all them children by no woman,
right.
okay?
I got three of them, so you know what I was doing in the
So,
beginning.
so you may be bisexual, Joyce. I mean, I think it's this though. I'm not beating you up there. You gotta live your truth, Joyce. That's all I'm saying.
And you know, my son said that to me. He said, "Mom, you might be bisexual." I was like, "Nah, I'm done with men." And then some, because I couldn't stand the thought of even trying to get down like that again. And then
But Joyce, you got down like that by 4, 5 times. 4 times? How many children you got, Joyce?
I got three.
So you done got down 3 times at least to produce something. You done got down a couple of
Well,
times.
I think it was disappointment because you know I had a great father, and it was hard to be disappointed. I've been married to a man twice,
Okay.
so I think it was about disappointment and just you know
But this
I
is what
had
I'm
to
saying
grow
to
up.
you, Joyce, though. Let me say this. I'm saying this to Brian. If you feel that you need to be with a woman and that's going to make your life better and it's going to make you happy and fulfilled, then by all means do it. That's what I'm saying, Joyce. But what I'm saying too is be honest with the woman. And if you and that woman comes to that conclusion and she know you're gonna creep out a couple of times, huh, child. But like I said, hey, that's between you and the woman. And then
Yeah,
if y'all can work that out, then do you. I mean, there's a lot of women who might be down with that. You
Bab
see what
said
I'm
so.
going with that, Joyce?
Hold on, Bab said so. Heterosexual women watching gay men makes them stupid. Um, Hey,
Well, I
Vivian.
don't think I don't think it is. Let me say this. But that's what was said because y'all come over here and it seems like it's a problem with you all coming watching me. And because you all are watching me and enjoying this, it makes you all stupid.
I
But
done
it
been to
don't sound
Brother
like
Jay's house
stupidity.
twice. Done
It
spent
don't.
the night in his house, and now I might be crazy, and I might need med tech sometime, but ain't nobody stupid. Now we
Yeah, but this is
grown.
this is the thing. It sounds like y'all mad because people come over here and give us attention, and y'all think y'all should have that. I'm just wondering why, because it makes you all mad, and they always hear that gay man, and when he do this, and it just make me mad. But you sitting here over here all the time, and for people who I don't like, I don't go watch
He can't
unless
stand
somebody
no
say you need to watch this. So
Brother
you
J.
don't
He
see
can't
me up there
stand
running
your
on
charisma.
Pizarro's because I don't really watch her that much. But if I need to watch something, I will. But I don't go over there and watch.
I don't watch a lot of people, but you know what, Brother J. He can't stand that charisma from the gay community.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
can't.
I just feel sorry for those guys because whether I am flamboyant one day, not that. Hey, that's my business.
Yeah. Now,
I mean, I was talking about you showing that damn Jew and all that them old watches.
and then what about that picture with him in the leotards holding his legs open?
Oh,
I
baby,
never
I'm
understood
telling
that
you,
one.
I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna have to take that to the Lord because I'm like, what is this?
Mm,
Vivian, did you see my Christmas tree?
I seen it.
I finally put it up, baby, because me, the Boo, and the Boo's cousins, we all put it up. Oh, this is his shirt. I need to make sure he gets
Brother
this.
J, somebody been going Christmas shopping for ornaments and a tree child. They getting ready.
Baby, I heard these people getting ready for that tree challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on for a
We
minute. This may be Vivian. So I
okay.
don't know who me is, but let me put my little thing up now because it seems like everybody want to come up here. Hold on for a minute. Give me a minute, Joyce.
Okay.
Yes, me, you're on.
Yeah, this is me, Pastor Wilson. Chuck.
Hey, what's up?
I heard you mentioning that guy. Let me tell you, the reason that Brian was on his channel, he's innocent, but this guy is clout chasing your sector, like he did our
Yes.
sector, the black sector. And when we pushing him away, he do some very, very sketchy shit. To try to disturb our sector. All cause like he's gonna do
Now,
you.
which person you talking about? You talking about grown folk?
Yes, I don't know
Yeah.
the other guy. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
thought he was a part of y'all. I thought he was black sector.
No, he forced himself down our throat over the last 3 years, and we've been trying to get rid of him. But the people that has the ability to get rid of him, like that woman, she don't want to help do it. We're trying to get him out of the sector.
Mm.
So how did he come to be in your sector, and what kind of chaos has he caused in your sector? Because again, he tries to get on my platform, and I refuse to let him on my platform because he don't like gay men. He don't like the community, and again, I don't let people on my platform. If you don't like me, why you always clicking up on my channel? And I don't get that unless you gay or you
Cause
trying to
he
get with
cloud
me. Why you
chasing.
Yeah,
trying to click
if
on
he
my
has one
channel?
stream,
Yeah,
if he has
he
one stream
cloud chasing.
disrespecting the gay community, one stream disrespecting you people, he shouldn't have Brian on his panel because he's gonna flip on him and disrespect him.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
He's
he
already
came
done it.
over. He came from the nature boy sector, and he came with a group of women, and they all separated and left him. And he went after ladies' children, Jazzy G. I know you know that, and was calling live on air to get her children taken away from her.
Well,
Well,
he
he
just
just
did that
did
with
it.
another lady today.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's what he does. The kind of schemes and plots he sit in his house and do.
Say they paid him $130, but if you love black folks so much, why you keep calling CPS on these black mothers? I mean, some
Yeah,
of them deserve it, but not all of them.
yeah, but that's none of his business, so none of them deserve it from him because it's none of his fucking business, really. And
So
what he
what do
about to
you recommend?
I recommend that you do a blackout on him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him hit your link. And if he hits one of your enemies' link trying to clout chase you, just peep the clout chase a mile away and just don't mingle with him. Cause you see what he do. The whole time you was on the cruise, he was stalking it. You come back home, he's stalking you. He's stalking your life, and he trying to get in your seat.
Mm-hmm.
and he's
But
trying to
really, what's
catch up
really
to you.
funny about it, I really don't give him any play like that.
Yes,
And I really have ignored him. And of course, he brought Brian on. And the thing is, I'm looking at this guy and I just think it's really funny. I'm a gay man, but I got insurance. So if something happened to my car, I can get another car. But you, on the other hand, you have to have a whole GoFundMe and begging for some stuff. That means you don't have no insurance. So I don't really let it get to me because it seems like he's missing something and maybe he's upset because the person who he deems worse than him is doing a little bit better, more shit. I ain't gonna say a little bit better, but better than he is. And again, I got all my teeth and I don't look too bad. And maybe that's his problem. I don't know. But I have ignored him. But he tried to get on my link at least 2 or 3 times today.
He can't stand
uh,
the blessings that's on. You know what? God blesses the just and the unjust. You understand what I'm saying? All of us get blessed. We all God's children, whether we gay or not. That don't mean He don't love us.
My
That
thing
don't
is this
mean we
though.
don't
If you
get.
don't like me, don't come over here because I don't go bother people who I don't care for.
That's
That's the
true.
whole thing.
And I just made
yeah, I just
I
want
did
to say,
a live last night. I said, ZX, why are you always speaking on the beef sector? We don't want you over here. We do not want you.
Yeah. Well, I am going to ignore him. The only reason why I'm bringing it up today is because what Spillet Boy said Brian does, he did. And
Yeah.
and,
mhm.
and Spillet Boy has a case. He ran to ZX and ZX is egging him on. And the same community he's a part of, he's laughing while you're denigrating the community that you're a part of. I mean, that's
Brian,
all I'm saying.
that man don't hate. He probably hates your black guts. And I did hear him say, I heard this with my own ears. ZX said he would choose who was the other person over Brian, and then he switched back. No.
So Chucky, a lot of people. Oh no, I'm not stopping. Oh no, you didn't stop when you was over on ZX channel. Oh hell no.
Now,
All of
Brian, you know
this
I
is
love my.
because of I told you and asked you a simple question. Did you solicit Ken for $175? You said no. And I said, well, we'll see if Ken produces the receipt. What did you do? You went right on over to ZX channel. You spoke all of that mess. Hold on for a minute, you all.
All right, Brian, you know I love you, but going over to ZX is and you can go where you want to, but he's not for you. Jazzy Jen said not true. He cool with Lady Nika and several other beef sector content creators because they be in the black sector too. Okay, but I mean he ain't turned on them and called them all kind of hookers and stuff like that. Wait a minute, where bro J go? Oh, okay, he
I'm
paused.
here. I'm here,
Okay,
Joyce.
all right, I'm
Let
a.
me say this, y'all. Brian is an attention whore. Unfortunately, he went over to that man's channel. That man made him look like a whole fool. He talked about his own community, but Brian don't think he's a part of the community. So I guess he's a man who sleep with men, and that's fine. You talked
Somebody
about
asking for the
um,
link, bro J.
yeah, I'm giving the
Somebody
link.
know.
You talked about how these women over here are stupid. You said it, and then you talked about gay people not raising kids right and all of this stuff. I mean, you sat up there and said that. So when you say it, we talk about it. So don't say pass or stop. You didn't stop. You didn't stop, did you? You didn't stop.
Now,
So
Brian, I
so
have
what
to
James
disagree with
said,
that.
what James said was correct because you just did it. You just did it today. And again, people really want to root and stand up for you, but you two faced it
Hey,
as
Quan.
hell. Two faced it as hell. So my thing is, if you gay, stand up in it. If you want to get married, and if you think pussy gonna turn you around, then get all the pussy you can and turn around. If that's what's gonna help you, then go for it. Nobody ain't say that it ain't gonna help you, but stop playing these games.
You got to go to
Stop
the
playing these
Lord.
damn games.
He
What's up,
needs to
China?
talk to God.
Hey,
Hey,
hey
China.
everybody. Hey Joyce. Hey Jay Wilson.
What's up?
I wanted to come up here and say real quick, like with ZX, y'all, the black sector been airing this man out as soon as he went over there. ZX have a sodomized, he have sodomized a woman before. He has a charge on that. He also
What?
have a DV charge too. So it's kind of, it blows my mind that he can call out people and call people hypocrites but he have a DV charge and he also have a charge for sodomize.
What is
Um,
DV? Help me out, sis. What's DV?
domestic violence, domestic
Oh,
violence.
okay. Mm-hmm.
From his baby
Wow.
mama. His baby mama was a crackhead. He raised his daughter. He had a child by her, took the child. That just tells you what type of man we're dealing with. A man that he got the girl pregnant. She's supposed to, quote unquote, was supposed to be an underage woman, a girl, had a baby by her, took the child because she was on drugs, beat her up. He has a charge on that. He never fully explained the charge. He went live saying that they got into a fight and he never put his hand on her, but they charged him with domestic violence. But he can go live on his channel and talk about gays and women are this and that. But you beating up women around here and you sodomizing women.
He don't like himself. When you see somebody that got all them kind of problems, they don't like themselves. He don't like himself.
Yeah, but like I said, Brian went on over there, and I don't have a problem. I can't tell people where to go. I can't, and I'm not trying to tell people where to go. But you called the women over here in the beef sector stupid. So I guess Nika was stupid by sending you a care package because you called the women stupid. Then you sat there and then you degraded gay people's parenting skills because you know all gay people, I guess, and you degraded their parenting skills and you said, and then you got real biblical with it. And so my thing is, then leave the community. If the community has brought you so much pain, then leave it, Brian. I mean, go straight. Be a straight man. Don't mess with other men. Wipe that from your slate and move on. That's all I'm saying. Do what you got to do.
Go talk to God first, Brian.
I
That's who
mean,
you need to be
no, no,
talking
no,
to.
no, 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 because that's what he's doing, Joyce. So let him do what he got to do. And I'm not mad at him. But again, that is your thing. That's your thing. That's your thing. And what James said was true. You went right on over there, and that man was talking about preach, Brian, and you really felt empowered, didn't you? ZX made you really feel like a man, didn't he? You felt like a man over there, and you just did your thing, Brian. And do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, Brian. That's all.
Well,
All of this because I asked a simple question. And then I knew you were crazy as cat pee when you came up there talking about something. I know you don't like me. I don't know you. I could care less. It's not a like or anything. And the thing that really made me mad is you came up there cussing like a mad banshee. And the question was, did you tell this man you would give him $175 to get James by verbally going at him? That was the simple question. You couldn't even answer that damn question. It almost took 30 minutes to an hour for you to just say no. That's all. You're talking about that Kim was this, Kim was that, Kim was this. And you act like, and I don't understand, it's demonic. Wasn't what you did to nubiology demonic? This
Mm-mm.
lady was having a whole epileptic seizure, and you thought that was funny, and you kept playing it over and over and over again. That seems pretty demonic to me. But yeah, we know Ken does fucked up stuff, but look at the shit that you've done. Look at the stuff that you've done.
and I'm gonna say this before I get down. ZX just need a door to walk through, and Brian, he's using you. That's all he's
Crazy.
doing. He's using you because he does not like. He says he doesn't like gay people. He have attacked you before, Brian. I seen it on his platform. He make fun of you being molested. He played that live stream over and over again. He's just using you.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
does not care. He does not care about you. He will use that live stream against you whenever he gets mad. And what ZX like to do is he'll have an open platform for anybody that's mad at the beef sector. He did that to Dee Dee Loot Loot when she was upset. He did that. He do that to anybody in the beef sector that's upset with the beef sector. He'll say that he have an open platform, but look what he have done to the people that he opened the platform up to. He turned against them. He get whatever information you willing to give up behind the scenes. He try to get you in the email, try to get you on the phone. He try to get you to open up on his platform. He does not care. ZX have done this to his own moderators, people that have been rocking with him, giving him
Mm-hmm.
money, supported him for years. I was one of his moderators. I fell back because he docked Nikki. He did that to Nikki, and Nikki wrote for him, looked at crazy eye here, all kind of stuff, and he docs Nikki. You think he won't do that to you? ZX
No,
don't
but
care
Brian
about
don't care.
nobody.
Brian don't care. And another thing, Brian, I'm not talking to people behind the scenes. I don't have time to be talking to people behind the scenes. But that's in your imagination. I don't talk to people behind the scenes. Ken came up because he heard all of this mess going on, and he said, "Well, let me tell you this. I didn't even know about this until it came out." I mean, but that's you and your crazy cat pee mind because you fight with James, and again, these people are so elementary because I don't like James. You should like James. And I think it's stupid. And so you even saying that I don't like you was stupid. I'm like, are you serious, dude? I don't even know you. I don't know you. And again, it seems like you take this stuff really personal. This is a show.
Yeah.
Once I'm clicked off, I'm done. I don't know you. I've never talked about your mama. I've never made disparaging marks about that at all. Not once. So, I just think you got some real issues, but I know, but you don't have to say that. You don't have to say that. That's how y'all do in the beef sector. Because you rock with this person, then let's attack this person. That's how y'all do. That's how you do. Then you attack people who you think may be close to me. You attacking Shelly, talking about some shit and me working behind the scenes. No, no, I don't work behind the scenes. I have a job that I work at, and I don't work behind the scenes. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that at all. But I just think it's really sad, Brian, because again, I just want you to be happy. And if pussy gonna make you happy and getting some vagina gonna make you happy, then get as much as you can, boo. Get much as you can and be straight as you can and leave these men alone. Because if you feel like you're gonna go to hell for messing with a man, then by all means, please go get a woman. Please go get a woman. And that's what we want. And we want you to be in the straight sector and do what you gotta do. I want you to be happy. And if that's gonna make you happy, then go ahead and do it.
Lexington, Norfolk is busting out laughing. Oh my! Hey,
I
don't
mean, that's
Birthday
what he
say
seems like he wants. He said he wants a family and he wants a picket fence and stuff. Then go get it. It's the American dream, boo. If that's what you want, go get it. But don't be calling the women over here stupid. Nobody ain't trying to make you move. Nobody don't give a
And
damn if you stay or go. That's the whole thing. But
and
you the one who weak. You the one who can't take roasting gags. You the one who get uber ultra sensitive. That's you. That is you. You know what I'm saying?
I done been called everything but a child of
I
God on
mean,
this
so my
platform.
thing is, and then you talk about something they trying to Fabe trying to get me to leave. People don't give a damn if you leave or go, Brian. You're not that important. To be honest, you're not that important. And I've said this. Nobody in this beef sector is that important. All you got to do is be gone for 3 weeks and people forget about you as soon as you came
Mm-hmm.
here. I don't care how popular you are.
That's true.
I don't care how popular you are. So do what you got to do, boo. If you need to leave, if you want to stay, but if you're going to stay, I mean, please use the cute face because we tired of this ugly face if you're going to be two-faced. It. You went right on over there and dogged the women in the beef sector out, calling them stupid. And then you had the gall, like you knew all gay people, to talk about how gay folk raise their children and a man can't do this and a woman can't. Who are you? That's stupid church rhetoric.
They doing it
And I'm
every
so
day.
tired. And I'm so tired of y'all talking about what y'all grandmama taught you. Your grandma didn't go to no damn seminary. Your grandmama could only give you what she had. And if she ain't never seen past the boundaries of the loop, you ain't gonna see past the boundaries of the loop either. That's the sad part about it. What did the word tell you? Why don't you read it for yourself in context? That's what I gotta say. My grandmama told me your grandmama ain't authority on shit but having children and you. Who
and
gives a damn about what your grandmama damn said? She ain't no theologian. Now,
but
yeah, she may know how to make some macaroni and cheese, but damn it, she ain't no theologian. Go right ahead.
But the thing is, ZX was playing on Brian's. Brian was saying all that, and he was co-signing Brian. He wasn't going to tell Brian, I don't believe that, and that's not true. He's just going to agree with Brian, so Brian can just air everybody out, whatever he was saying over. Because I didn't listen to it, but ZX
It
gonna
was
co-sign him.
terrible, honey.
Yeah,
It was
ZS gonna
terrible.
co-sign him and tell him what he want to hear, so Brian can open up, so he can
And
keep
did you not
talking.
tell? Did you not say that ZX was just talking about Brian and them letting them talk about Brian and his molestation like a dog?
Yeah, ZX go in on gay people
Yeah.
always. He
Hmm.
Yeah.
always do,
Hmm.
and he talk
But
about them
you
like they're
said
sexual
he
deviants.
specifically went after Brian's molestation. Is that
Yes,
what I
he
heard?
played.
Hmm.
He played Brian. Brian knows the ZX played a recording of how I knew it because Brian went live and drugged the shit out of ZX.
Uh
So at
huh.
the end of the day, that's a person I would never, because he what he did was he tried to make it seem like you have some sort of sexual deviant, like you can't control your sexuality. And I know
Hmm.
many gay men, and I know many gay women that are not like that.
Hmm.
That's how people put stereotype on you, and you
Mhm.
co-sign that with a man that's full of hate and venom. He does not like you,
Yeah, but
Brian.
Brian don't care either. Brian don't care either because Brian just as hurt people, and that's why he went over there because he thought he was hurting us. In the meantime, you were getting used and looking stupid over there. I don't give a damn what you do. You are grown. You are grown to look stupid, and that's exactly what you did over there. You know what I'm saying? So again, all again because Ken Nola said what he said. And I gave Brian the platform to set the record straight. What did Brian do? He came over here and started cussing like a mad banji, which he has every right to do. And people were saying that you look guilty right then and there for doing all the cussing. I ain't say not a word because it's not me to make a decision. I'm not the judge. I just presented the stuff before the folk. Ken Nola said he's going to print these receipts. The people say what he just did was weak. See, I'm telling you what he said was weak. They said that that ain't enough, now. But what we will say is you and Ken Nola and Mother corroborated. But I said, well, when you in a situation where people don't like each other, you might have to bring something different. So Ken Nola said he gonna find them receipts in the clouds, and if he does, fine. If he doesn't, then I'll let the people make the decision. But you came over here cussing and calling him this and this and this, and I'm like, look at this foolishness. No, I ain't pitiful and pathetic. First of all, I ain't had to get no damn care package for Lady Nika. I'm not pitiful and pathetic over here. Okay? I'm not the one here getting beat up by a white man because you've been doing everything else. See,
Mhm.
I'm not pitiful and pathetic out here because you got that little allied job and you can work at the mall now because you can carry a gun. I'm not pathetic, boo. I'm not. I'm not. The pathetic thing is that you care about it. And the sad part about it is this is a show. And once this show over, I'm gonna put my commercial in and still make my money. And hopefully I get more than I got last month. You see how that works? I ain't pathetic because I'm not sitting here crying like a bitch. That's you.
Ooh.
That's you. You
Mhm.
crying like a bitch. Not me. That's you going on ZX channel trying to get acceptance and somebody to co-sign. Child, bye. 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 And I'm surprised you from Houston and you sure don't represent Houston well. I know there's some good men in Houston, and I wish you start representing. Okay? Represent Houston well. Now, you want to talk about somebody and how gay people parent, and you can't even go see your mama before she leave here, and then feeling all guilty about it. Child, bye. Where your daddy? I know where my daddy is. Where's yours? I talk to mine every day. Where's yours? But yet you want to talk about gay people parenting, but your mama and your daddy was heterosexual, and where your daddy? Where's the ex-mama? I always hear him talking about his grandmama, but where your mama? Where your mama? And China. Now China, I really need. They say he ain't even graduated from high school. Now I don't know if that's a rumor or not, but people been asking for them degrees, that diploma or that GED.
Just like he claimed he was a Mason,
Uh,
Mm. They
but
would
his
have
mama
to.
didn't raise him. His mama didn't raise him.
We
His
know it.
mama
He
was
always talking about his
abusive.
grandmama.
He hate women too much. That's
But you know what, China? That's just like Cola Nix. That's just like her husband. That's just like Nick. He didn't like his mama. And what he do? He tried to find a powerful woman only to break her down. These
Ooh.
men don't like women. They don't
Ooh.
like women at all. They really
Mhm.
despise and hate women.
he doesn't like women.
Got
Nah,
mama issues.
He got
men.
mama issues.
Right, he got mommy issues.
They don't like women. They don't like women at all. Only thing they see you women for is to be used and to take
Mhm.
advantage of. And that's why I'm very suspect of anybody who comes from certain sectors because all they do is try to break down women. And like I said, when I saw that Claudiva situation, baby, I said that's some deep crap. Because what that man said to her, ooh, he talked about that lady feet, and he knew that Claudiva feet was her kryptonite, and he talked about that lady
You
feet.
know,
I'm like,
ZX
that's
put
deep.
her nude picture, put Claudiva nude pictures out and gave them to the moderator that's in his chat. Cynthia Rose gave her nude picture so she can go live. And they went live on a backup abandoned channel and put her nude pictures out. ZX put out women nude pictures. He does that.
Yeah, but
Mm.
see, Brian want to talk to them and act like this man some angel. I don't believe Ken Nola could talk about people cheering like that and do this, but yet ZX doing this. You see what I'm saying? You see where it's just like
ZX
it's the
done worse.
hypocrisy. It's the
ZX have done
hypocrisy for
worse.
me.
Yeah, he have done worse.
It's the hypocrisy for me. And then you talking about some, I can't believe he did that. I'm like, Negro, please. This is why I look at him. So anyway, I'm giving you something else to talk about. But again, the bottom line is, did you pay that man or did you attempt to pay that man $175? And we don't care about the oodles and noodles because that's not even the time frame. This was a year ago. You wouldn't eat oodles and noodles then. You was bragging about your mama's insurance money. So anyway.
All right, I'm gonna jump down. I love you
Thank
guys.
you, thank
Bye.
you,
Have a good
China. I
one.
appreciate it because again, we don't know a lot about this dude. I don't follow him, but it takes the people from another sector to really let you know what this man has done. Oh, could you answer me one more question? How did he
Right.
get fired? What was he working at the United Way or the Red Cross, and how did he get fired?
He was taking their clothes. He was taking the people clothes at the job. Chucky know that. Chucky was on the panel. He should have answered that because they were the one that popped him. He was stealing clothes. He was stealing from the job. And
Mm.
etc. They even have videos of him. I wasn't there around that time when he got fired
But he
at
was
that job.
stealing. He was
Yeah, he
stealing.
was stealing.
And this
Yeah,
is
he
let me
was.
tell you something. Let me tell you what he did, China. It was really funny because Diva Tomboyish, interesting character. She called a job of mine that was a contracted job to get me released from that job. Now, only thing that happened is they released me to another contract, but he was calling that hospital, and
Mhm.
I'm like, wow. So I guess you know you get something off of that because I guess that's you getting back at the people who did it to you. But how did he get? Did they catch him, or did somebody find out that he got fired?
I think he was stealing. I think they caught him stealing clothes at the job. He was working.
Mm.
I thought he was working at a thrift store when he was stealing all the clothes at the thrift store. When he was working for not Goodwill, he was working for Salvation Army, and he was stealing at the Salvation
Why
Army.
would you be stealing the clothes from the Salvation Army? My God. Quani
Hmm.
said, my God, today, stealing from the Goodwill.
Um,
But don't you find this weird that he's calling trying to get you fired, but he had an
He ain't got no
accident
job.
trying to get the work, and they told him they don't want him back at the job. That's why he's not working now.
my
He's
God.
not, he's not working now. They don't want him back. But you see how things play. ZX, nobody messed with him, and Brian, you're gonna be his content.
Hmm.
You're gonna be his content. You got to sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. You're gonna be his content. But I'm gonna jump down, y'all. I love y'all.
Love you.
Y'all have
Have
a
a
blessed
good
day.
one.
Bye, Joyce. Joyce, I'm praying for
Lord.
you, girl.
Thank you. Cause you know we getting ready to do that infusion.
All right.
Whew, thank
All
you.
right. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Quani. It take Quani to drag glitter boots. Quani don't have no mercy on him. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody had a video selling clothes at the trunk of his car. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. He would. Hey, now he was scared of Cookie. What was it with Cookie tore his ass up? But I mean, ZX, is that true? Were you stealing clothes from the Salvation Army? That's mm. How low is that? It doesn't get any lower when you're stealing clothes from the Goodwill and the Salvation Army. Yeah. He said a lot of the workers are in the Salvation Army rehabilitation program. RJS, that's true. They are, that's true. ZX will make Brian cry. Brian, do what you gonna do with ZX, and if he turns his back and treats you like shit, just come on back to the beef sector, child. Come on back. It's some of us that love you for real, for real. We fight like cats and dogs, but when you need something, we come together. I'm just saying. Who is y'all, Brian? Well, pray good. Don't pray evil, Brian. I need good prayers. Mm. You know I love you, big black teddy bear, but you got to stay away from people that don't mean you no good, baby. It's some of us over here that love you. This is a joke to me. Okay, good. He was terminated on live, meow meow. What? Wait a minute. Yes, he was stealing from the Salvation Army and passing them out when he got caught. M- Kwani, did you hear that? He was terminated on live. Wait a minute. Yes, he was passing them out as Christmas gifts. Wow. Salvation Army requires their folks in the rehabilitation. Wait a minute. Salvation Army requires their folks in the rehabilitation program to work, and the stores are one of those places. Damn. Now I've been homeless, and actually last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I stayed at the Salvation Army. Now I wasn't in no drug program or rehabilitation program because they had a specific area for me because I'm a veteran. But I ain't been on no drugs and no other things. It got hard for me. But wow. So I'm not talking about the Salvation Army. Hey, they were there for me. Wait a minute. What, Black Lips TV said, I have a feeling his missing teeth has something to do with that. Oh my God. He threatened a homeless man because he didn't want his shoes. What? Wait a minute. He gave those dry rat. Hold on. He gave those dry rot clothes to the girl he was trying to help. He met in the store. He kept that. He kept those extra clothes in his house for 2 years. I'm being for real, child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
But you aligning yourself with that foolish, but hey, y'all stupid over here in the beef sector, according to Brian. And the gay people, child,
Madam
y'all don't know
Pierre
how to raise
said,
children.
Bro, James, highlight what Mademoiselle Pierre said. Not my. Oh, jeez. He cursed out a homeless person for not accepting shoes. It's a video of it. He took off his shoes for a homeless guy. Homeless guy said, no thanks. He, have mercy. Run, see your
I'm
daddy.
just letting
Was
people. I'm just letting the people write, Joyce.
RJ said 50% off. Wait a minute. 50% off on senior day. he just, wait a minute. Woo Child said ZX tried to make him wear his pre-skin mark. Help me, Jesus. Brother, do you see this?
Girl, I see it. I'm sitting here reading it just like you.
Kim, you Trace mother, mother. Woo! They is tearing him. They tearing him up in his chest.
So this is the thing, though. Trace, you was right. Brian, this is your second time doing this, and then you going over that man, and that man talking about preach, and you feeling good about that. And my thing is, he's just using you. And again, I just think it's really funny. I mean, because at the end of the day, the simple question is, did you offer Ken $175 to come at Mother? Now, Mother has already corroborated Ken's story to say that mother even said, "Get your money." And Ken said, "No, I'm not going to do that because I respect you." Now,
Yeah.
that alone could be it right there. But the people want some proof, some physical proof. And again, you said no. So it's your word against his. And that's all I'm saying. But I just think that you do the most. And I'm just sitting here watching.
Mother, it was funny. Mother, it was funny. I mean, they is tearing him up in this chat. Do you see? Somebody said he had no socks on. The people it said he had black toes. Ooh, Kim, do you remember the coats he stole from the Salvation Army and tried to give the homeless lady one, and she said no, and he kept walking up to her to take it? How you just gonna bogart the folks? Who had no socks on in church? Oh Lord. Ooh, not, oh, y'all, I got tears in my eyes.
I'm reading it, George. I'm reading these people. These people are telling it, honey. They telling it.
Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all, but my throat hurt. Let me sip. I mean, I'm already sipping tea, but my God, today the homeless women was.
She said, "Ain't nobody got time for that."
Woo, Jesus. Oh my God. Thank you, Father. Ooh, wee. Oh Lord. They said the determination happened on video.
It did.
Is that why
It's
that
on
nigga
video. It's on video. I saw it. It's on video. It's actually on video. And the sad part about it is, I don't follow the man, but again, they don't want him in the black sector either. And so it is
Mm-mm.
what it is. But all I'm just pointing out is what Spillet Boy said. Trace Lane said that that's what you do, and that's exactly what you did. And nobody ain't trying to control where you go. Nobody ain't
No.
trying to control where you go.
We just
But
see he's not no good for you. He don't care nothing about you,
yeah,
Brian.
the man just talked about you like a dog. The lady said she was talking about your. He was making fun and mocking your molestation. He was mocking your molestation, and now all of a sudden he's friends with you. This is why I didn't take his apology seriously when he talked about he apologizing to me. Child, bye. I said we'll see how long that lasts.
Hey, who is that? Meow Meow Traveling Mercy. While you driving, Lord have mercy. This was somebody said wearing peanut loafers. I'm a mod on his channel. Nobody likes him, including us. You said you a mod on his channel? We just troll him. Mm-mm. They told him up in this chat though. that didn't make boy. I mean, ooh.
Hmm. Well,
I'm mad. So
I do know, and see, people want to talk about people disgusting, and I do know that he threatened a woman to put her picture out if she spoke against him, and he said, "I will put your picture out." And I'm like, wow, because these women don't know that he be taping them, and so any woman who goes over there, baby, you have a high risk of being taped in your act. So you might want to be careful because I don't even know if the lady knew that she was being taped. But this came out of his own mouth. And I was like, are you serious? Are you taping people without their knowledge? Is that what you're doing over there? I
mm,
think that's disgusting. I think that's right
yeah,
up
that
there
is.
with what y'all talking about Ken doing. I think that's right up there too. I think that's right up there too. So that's how I feel about it. And you don't have to like me. I mean, really, you don't. It doesn't really matter to me
Now
because you
that's
ain't
true.
stopping nothing.
Hershey said if he can steal from the homeless, you can tell who he really is. Yeah, that's for real now.
Hmm.
That's
That's some
crazy.
serious stuff. But
The
not from him.
salvation.
He got it going on, baby. He got motorcycles and he had an Audi and he got all of his houses and child, I'm like, I'm so done with it. But Brian, that's what you want to hook up with. Go right ahead, knock yourself out. But while you hooking up with him, please don't throw the B sector under the bus. Don't
Hmm.
talk about the B sector women being stupid. And don't talk about gay people like they don't have no parenting skills, because that's what you said over there. And don't deny it. Don't talk
And
about
that's
some now
not
pastor, because that's what you said.
no. Why do you think there are more gay couples adopting children? It's not. They're raising children. They're putting them in college. They're come on now. We can't say that.
But that's what he said. Because he know all gay people. He know all gay people. He do. And so, yeah, he know all the gay people. But I'm like, Brian, if you want to go get married and have a wife and children, go ahead and do that. The
Yeah,
first time
but
I saw ZX, he was mad at his mother over a sweet potato pie. His mother had made a sweet potato pie for the holidays and wouldn't let him take one home. He was so angry with his mother. Lord
he
have
got mother
mercy.
issues, I believe, for real. He really does. When a
Was
man
it his
doesn't have a
mother
good
or was it his
relation,
grandmother?
it's dangerous when a man don't have a good relationship with his mother. And y'all done seen Jaden. Jaden loves his mother. That's my little twin right there.
Well, Joyce, I'm done. I really didn't have nothing else to say.
Yes,
But I
Keisha
want you
Bishop,
all,
motorcycles.
I want motorcycle, but I say motorcycle. Let me say
Mm-hmm.
this. All I'm going to say is women in the beef sector are not stupid. They are the
Mm-mm.
most benevolent, the most caring women. Yes, they are strong women. They can be brutal and vicious as well.
Mm-hmm.
The women here are not stupid. And when you go on somebody's channel and denigrate the beef sector, the hand that fed you, I look at you with the side eye because that means that you'll throw anybody under the bus. And I
Oh
mean
no! Look
anybody.
what Chucky said. He said he played audio of his mom crying over a family death. It's
Mm,
something wrong with him, y'all.
mm.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
And
I'm gonna
then you
drop down so you can close out the show. Love you, bro, Jay. That's
okay.
Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
you're denigrating the LGBTQIA plus community. And if you don't like the community, then go to the community that you think you belong to. But don't sit here and denigrate and call people out of their name, and yet you're doing the same thing. And again, ZX don't like you. Like that young lady said, he only is using you. He just made fun and mocked your molestation of all things. So do what you want. And I don't think I'm crazy because I'm not going over to places where people don't want me and where people done talked about me and doing all of that. You think Brian is attracted to ZX? That may be so. I really don't know. But it seems like he runs to men or who he perceived to be a man. And I just think it's really interesting. And again, I think that Spillet Boy um, really made a good point. Yes, he did. He did. He did it right on Grown Folk TV's channel. Like he know all gay people. No, he's not going to be accepted. Yes, we did talk about the home decor and the Christmas tree competition. Please email Vivian Jennings at yespicturelady@gmail.com and register. Also, if you want to be a part of the pot, if you want to give, you can give it at $ Pastor JW. That's PASSAJW. And please mark it as Christmas tree challenge, or you can give to the home decor challenge, whatever you want to do. No, he can hit the link. He can hit the link because I want to know why. We so evil over here and diabolical, but yet a man who could talk about your molestation and make fun of it is the bright light, is the gleam of hope over there. That's what people want to know. And then why you calling the women over here stupid, and why you saying that gay people can't raise children right? That's what you said. I mean, the people want to know. There's the link. I mean, there's the link. You have free reign to click it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. Ain't no love lost here. But I ain't gonna ever say the person don't have a chance to come and clarify what they said. Maybe we didn't hear it correctly. Maybe he misspoke. I don't know. But I heard what I heard, and it pretty much was denigrating the women on the beef sector, and pretty much denigrating same gender loving couples or people who are trying to raise kids who same gender loving. It was a lot of things said. And then you said Ken was disgusting, which you have every right to say, but it's a lot of things that ZX done has been disgusting as well. I didn't see you mentioning that. Are you scared of ZX? But yet you went on his platform, and then this is the same man who mocked and made fun of your molestation. Explain that. Now, if you don't want to come up, that's fine, but you have a chance too. Well, I guess Brian don't want to come on, and that's fine. He was in the room, but it's fine. No love lost. I don't hate Brian. I'm just calling it like it is. So anyway, I said what I said. Y'all have a good day. I'm getting ready to go watch World News tonight in a few minutes. I'm sure people have a lot of things to say. I don't really care. I'm gonna put my commercials in and I'm gonna keep on moving. But y'all, this is why ZX don't come on my platform. The black sector has already told us to block that Negro because he won't. That's what he tried to get in, and he's a vagabond, honey. He's a gypsy man, just going to. He's an Irish traveler, pillar to post. Pillar the post, pillar the post, and use whoever he can use. So I'm done, and it is what it is. Mm-mm. Who used a pump on what? Who used a pump on what? The gas station chronicles are coming on in a few minutes, but who used a who used a pump on what? I don't know, but God bless her. I don't watch that lady. I don't deal with that lady. That's another attention seeker. I'm good. Moving right along. Okay, y'all. Somebody using a pump on something. Anywho, I digress. Thank y'all for coming over. And peace and love. I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all take care.